Alrighty, Spencer. Well, I've got your build kind of going. There's a few things we need to do. We need to upgrade a lot of your gear. We need to get our armor cap to maximum without having to use Juggernaut's aspect, so we need to get some armor rolls around on your gear. But really importantly, we need to get a boosted spirit per second roll on your chest piece. We need to replace all these lucky hit primary resource. We need to replace those with resource cost reduction. The spirit on kill as well. Anything you see that's on your gear that has to do with spirit, that's not your chest piece spirit per second, we need to get to spirit cost reduction. Your ring is good. We need attack speed around the board on your offensive items. We need attack speed, and I think it was crit chance. Attack speed, crit chance, and resource cost reduction. We need to get our armor up. And all resist on these pants instead of cold resist. But I think I have your resistances. No, I don't. Yeah, we need all resist. I had them. Good. Well, I need to work on your resistances now, but I'll see what I can do about that. We only have 111,000 gold left. Anyway. Upgrade gems, etc, etc, etc. But here we go. I'm going to show you a little bit. As you see, there's no resource generating.
I'm not ready.
Currently,
I need more spirit.
Until we get better resource production here, we're using Umbral.
Wait a moment.
Which should set that. It's so loud on your settings. I'm sorry, I can't hear myself talk. Jesus. Okay. Because we don't have better resource reduction on our gear, we are using Umbral on this, which is costing us 3 pets. Those 3 pets are costing us almost 60% damage. So, goal 1 is to get that resource cost reduction up. We need to get new gear around the board here. Get that resource cost reduction up. This is your little goal. Do Nightmare Dungeons, do Helltide. Whatever you need to do, I'll do it with you, obviously. So we're using our Tornado just because we're hitting crowd-controlled enemies, which is regenerating resource, so that's our auto attack. When you are in a pinch and are out of mana, or spirit, I mean, you use your trample. But what do you see that your trample instantly reset? That's from your ring, Heightened Malice. I'm explaining. Roar here. This is a level 32 bit. Anyway. So Heightened Malice, whenever you get a kill with a werewolf skill, it resets your werebear skill. So what we want to do is we want to keep our roar and trample up until we've killed something.
I'm low on spirit.
Killed something, I can use roar, no cooldown. Alright. Kill something. I can use trample. So that's kind of the loop we want to do right here, is trample and tornado. Because they're just going to reset each other and give you energy. That's the loop. Tornado, trample, tornado, trample, dodge out of the way, see, we messed up because we used a roar and then a trample.
I must wait a
We
moment.
messed up our little rotation there. We want to use the roar after trample. We don't want to waste our Hunter Zenith on the roar if we don't have to. But, you know, if you're killing a bunch of things at the same time, you're going to be able to jam them. As long as you make sure you're casting tornadoes in between the bear skills, you're going to be good. Now all the shapeshifting comes with its bonuses as well. Our shapeshifting between bear and wolf is giving us up to a, right now, 20 or 41% or 42% damage bonus, switching between forms. The gear needs a lot of upgrading, I'll be honest. But I think you'll enjoy this build if you learn to play it, if you get the resource generation right, if you get some gear, it'll give you a goal. I'm going to send you the link to the dude's page. That's just a simple, you click on the gear, it tells you what stats he has, and you'll be able to see what you're aiming at. I did my best. I love you, bud. Paragon tree is extensive. It's huge. I don't get it. I don't get how it's so big. Mine has just this. Anyway, yeah, a bunch of resource gen built into your tree here. Bunch of it. And damage, etc., etc., etc. We're using some stuff you've leveled up already, some stuff you haven't. For the love of God, I hope you like this build. It has room to grow. Just remember that. With the gear, you'll grow in power. And you're already kind of strong. I'm going to try to finish this pit now. Enough talking.
I'm out of spirit. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I must wait a moment.
Do you remember?
I'm not ready yet.
29 December. Yeah, I don't know what buttons you want your trample on, but I'm just using R2 X square, the pencil left, just because that was visually easy for me. See, I don't know how the resetting is going to work on bosses. I'm hoping that hitting crowd control enemies will be enough. We're about to find out. Wait here in a second. I still have 2 minutes.
I do not have enough spirit.
Eventually, you'll just be able to sit still and cast tornadoes. And they'll be hitting for millions once you get the right stats and gear.
I must wait a moment.
pass it.
I must wait a moment.
I'm mainly because I was goofing off though, and I'm not used to this build yet.
I'm not ready yet.
Where was this a second ago?
I must wait a moment.
Something I'm not used to yet. Oh, it's the fact that I think it's because Juggernauts. Hopefully we can get
I must wait.
some better overall. Did the best with what I had.
I'm not ready yet.
Jesus Christ, man.
I must wait a moment.
Like if this fails, like for you, honestly.
I'm not ready yet.
If this fails, I'm switching to my windshield mid just because it's like fucking.
I must wait a moment.
There we go. There was a million. You see that? You see that? I did it. Did it, buddy. And look at that. Look at what just dropped. +2 to fucking tornado gloves. We just gotta roll that resistance into some fucking, yeah, we're gonna roll into the stuff. Hmm? Oh, that's not a stab. Hey, there's a resource cost reduction weapon though, which is what we need instead of blah. It's going right there. We could roll that damage over time into something else. Whatever's on the page I'm going to send you. So we're going to favorite that. We will toss this. Favorite that. Boom. 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 Sort. Port. We just got to reel in that spirit generation. We got to reel that in. And that armor. Get that armor up so we can get rid of Juggernauts and get more attack speed is actually what we get. It's core skills, grant attack speed when they crit, which is all the time. So, yeah, that's the build, buddy. Oh no, that's what that is. Yeah, I don't know what goes in the chest piece. It's on the page. I'm about to send to you. Like I said 3 times now. Anyway. Yeah, just a little bit of upgrades, but I think... Ooh, actually, so speaking of upgrades...
I'm not ready yet.
Let's see, what do we got here? What is worth upgrading? I think this is because I gave it to you on one. And those, if we can get those passives, that'll be clutch. We don't have anything to go with anyway. I was kidding. Bye.